Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today we are playing in a beautiful, brand new, limited edition palette from Chanel. Does this not scream spring? It is $70. I got mine at Nordstrom from Lauren. Lauren talked me into this. She used to work for MAC and now she is with Chanel. When I tell you, Lauren is like one of those people you look at and you just want to start your whole day over again, like go back and try harder. The most beautiful brows, lips are perfection. She's just beautiful and she's amazing. So she's talking about this palette. So I went, got it, and I am happy to report that it is just as beautiful to look at as it is to play in. The pronunciation, I will mess it up, so I'm just going to write it down below, but she's $70, and obviously you can get them at Nordstrom, Chanel.com, and I'm sure in other few retailers as well. I'm going to show you guys the swatches of the palette, and then we'll get into this eye look. I felt like I just had to gravitate straight for that blue and green, so that's what I used. There's no names on the palette, so I'm just going to show you guys all the shades. There's 3 pretty much satin matte shades in here, all beautiful, and then the rest have more of a sheen to them. Absolutely gorgeous. This formula is, from what I understand, like rumored to be what to expect here out. Let's go ahead and jump into this eye look, and then I will give you guys my final thoughts at the end. I'm starting off with the matte brown shade on a new synthetic MAC 224. It's been so long since I've used this brush that I apparently forgot the name. I'm starting on the outer V and then working it up into the crease as a transition shade. I'm starting on the outer V just because this is a darker shade for my skin tone, and in order to make sure that it's not too dark, I like to start out here and then blend it upwards with a fluffy brush just so that I can lighten it up and diffuse it a little bit. I am going to be bringing that shade all the way into this inner corner here. Same brush, and now I'm dipping into the green. Oh yes, look at that. That's beautiful. I'm throwing this in the crease, just throwing it there. And then I'm going to softly blend it upward. I'm not sure if I even told you guys that I took that brown shade underneath the lower lash line as well, so I'm going to do it again real quick. And this is a Wayne Goss number 20. Now I'm going to go into the blue. I'm going to start off on this outer V right here, and then work it into the crease. I'm not going to bring this up as high as I took the green. I want the majority of this to be on the lid, but I want to blend it into the green. I'm going to go ahead and take the green and the blue and put it underneath the lower lash line as well. I'm going to start off with the green and then work the blue just a little tighter to the lash line, and this is the Wayne Goss number 20. Little bit of that brown shade on a Delium 781, and I'm going to buff out the lower part of that green. If you do not want to take this color this far down, you don't have to. Just keep it a little tighter to the lash line. I personally just don't want to. I like it to be a little grungy. Delium 773, and I'm going to start packing this on 3/4 of the eyelid, the back 3/4. And this was dry, I didn't wet it at all, and it's going on very well. LH Cosmetics 303 and that gold, I'm going to pop that on the front and blend over the edge of the blue. The gold is a bit more subtle, but I'm not mad at it. Tom Ford Eye Definer, I'm going to get a nice black line really close to the lash line. Nars Via Veneto on the inner rim. I also have this on the waterline at the top part of my lashes. MAC 212 in that charcoal shade, and I'm going to begin to just kind of stamp and diffuse this black line. I'm going to do the same thing to the bottom here, and then I will go and add just some mascara on. All I did was add on some mascara. Everything else on my face will be listed down below. And now for the palette, This is beautiful. The textures are very creamy. They blend well. We have pigmentation there. The gold isn't as impactful, but I like that because a lot of the palettes I've gotten recently have a really bright gold in there. I think this one's much more wearable. Very happy with this palette. The holiday palette was kind of like, I don't know, it was a miss for me, so I'm happy to see that this quality is what we've come out with now, and like I said, what we should expect from here on out. I love that you can get such a dramatic pop of color. You can get some natural looks out of this. I love this shade right here. I just think that is beautiful. It's a perfect little peachy pink. It is so nice. I like this type of shade to just throw all over into the crease on the lid and then underneath the lower lash line, put on some mascara and walk out the door. I just think it's gorgeous. I think they did a really good job with this. I'm very happy with it. But let me know down below if you liked this tutorial, if you plan on picking this up, or if you already have it, what are your thoughts? And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.